Hello everyone, it's Delissa, mom of two silly boys. Welcome to the next segment in our knit along. It's been really great to see what everyone's been working on over the last couple of weeks. So let's move along right into our next segment. So everyone should have completed their let's see, the seed stitch portion, which was rows 22 to 41. And here's my portion. So this is my 21 through 41, 22 to 41. I know some people had difficulties with it. Just remember that when you begin the new row, you don't automatically go back to the knit one, purl one. It's actually just continual. So if you ended the last stitch before you moved your stitch marker over on a purl, you just continue with a knit. If you ended on a knit, you just continue with a purl. So you're knitting on and purling on top of each other. You just continually go around until you get to that number, and it should come out something like this, a little seed knit. So the next thing you're going to do after that is row 41, 42, which is a purl row. And as you see, I've already done my purl row, and let me show you how to do a purl. I'm going to insert the purl lesson I had did before. Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a purl stitch. So we're going to stick the needle through the back. I pull it under. We pull it through here, and we go through. So we're going to do this here until the last stitch. When we get to the last stitch, we're going... Ooh, I missed that one. Okay, so everyone got a refresher on how to purl, and because you did the seed stitch, you were knitting and purling. So what you're going to do is purl the entire round. So the entire round of 42 will be purl, and then once you come back to your beginning stitch marker, you stop again. After that, you'll be going back to your knit stitch, which is called a stockinette stitch. And you should remember that because that's your first foundation that we did when we first started. This was a stockinette stitch, and we just knitted around. So that is what you're going to do. And as you see, I've started already. And I've started to knit around. So we have our seed stitch. Then we do our one round of purl, and then we start our stockinette or just knit all for 5 inches. And so what you're going to do is once you knit this, you're going to measure the 5 inches from your purl row to your end. And I wanted to go ahead and do this early so you guys could see how it is. I have to give you guys the visuals. So you finish your seed stitch, you get to row 41. At row 42, go ahead and knit all the way, purl all the way across, and then from 42 until you get 5 inches. The number of row is going to be different for everyone, but depending on how tight you knit or how loosely you knit. I knit a pretty much even along all the way around. So this is about 2 inches or so. Well, maybe about 1.5 to 2 inches, and then we'll knit to 5. Here's the thing with this: you don't necessarily have to knit all the way to 5. This is going to be based on your head. So here's what you need to do. So this part right here is actually we're going to sew this under because this is going to be our ear. This is the part is going to keep our ears warm. So you'll notice that this part should actually end evenly with the knit stitch right here like mine does, and we'll sew that in at the very end. And so this will be actually the base of your hat. And so you can go ahead and make this as high and as big on your head as you would like. I like my hats to come down kind of over my forehead and over my ears, and that's how I'm going to make it. And for me, 5 inches is perfect. So you can play with that and determine if 5 inches works for you or less. And then just go ahead and knit, and then that for 5 inches, and we're going to stop right there. When the next video, I'm make sure you have your double pointed needles, because we're going to start decreasing and we're going to make it smaller, because we're not doing a slouchy hat, which is the big puffy in the back. What we're going to do is we're making a tapered hat, so it's going to fit as it's going up. So make sure you have your four double pointed needles when you're finished with your 5 inches, and we'll go straight to that part. Hope everyone's enjoying the knit along. If you have any questions, please contact me at momoftwosillyboys@gmail.com or m2sbknits@gmail.com. And as usual, you could always come over to my Facebook page, Mom of Two Silly Boys. Leave me a message, leave me pictures of what you're doing. And if you're just finding my videos and you'd like the pattern for this project, just email me. It's free. I'm just keeping track of how many people's following me along. So once again, I will see you again really soon, and thanks so much for joining us. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Thanks. Bye.